hello, welcome. Oh, there we go, there's the game. How are we all? I am, or have been, waiting to play this all day. Got stuck at work, which is fine. But it does mean we have a little later stream today while we get a couple of hours of Blake Manor done. Let's see where we get. Oh yeah, I was listening in on their conversation, wasn't I? Do I have? Okay, we do have an idea of where everyone kind of is. Where's my timetable? I need her timetable. That's what I need. Okay. So do we just start confronting these guys? Let's analyze them first. Okay, what have we got? A collection of small dried white flowers in her hair. She presents herself more like a child than an adult. Interesting. Okay, let's analyze you. What do we have? Watchful expression. She has an acute gaze, no doubt watching events quite carefully. Morning cameo. A jet and ivory cameo depicting a man's silhouette. If it is in memory of someone, but who? Okay. No more observations. Let's have a chat to these two.
I don't believe we know each other, do we?
Only recently.
Cut her off.
Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
And are you, Mr. Ward? Were you meant to be here, or did something bring you suddenly? Oh, blast. That shouldn't matter.
Okay.
Oh, and now you've forgotten to say my name. Ivy McLeod. I'm sorry. You have me all flustered. I am host to the second site, you see. I know things. Or at least I should. It feels as if, since coming here, I'm host to nothing anymore. I should have known you were going to be here. And be late. But it's just more proof that something is wrong.
Okay. Let's try and get the timetables first. Other than the ball later. I think I'm going to go to Miss Mantovani's talk at 5. I seem to be developing a cough today. I would like to hear what she has to say. Apart from that, I don't really know. Perhaps I'll get some fresh air, unless it gets too cold. As for Sunday, well, they don't have any services that suit me. So I think I'll take a walk in the garden while Victoria is at church. Okay, after which I hope she'll join me out there for a walk. And naturally we'll want a good lunch at some stage too. We should attempt to raise the dead. Oh my god, this is what I shouldn't do. I'm tired. We shouldn't attempt to raise the dead on empty stomachs. We'll need our focus for the seance. Okay. That's cool. Did you know Evelyn Dean? I was wondering, what did you make of Miss Dean? Why, that's certainly a question. She's, well, how do I put this? You've read Hansel and Gretel, haven't you? About the two children lured and nearly eaten by a wicked witch. You're saying Miss Dean is a wicked witch of sorts? Oh, Mr. Wood, do you remember how it ends? Gretel pushes the witch into an oven and she burns alive, no? I fear in my darkest nights I only find peace when I imagine Miss Dean may one day meet the same fate. Oh my god, you want to push her in an oven? What is wrong with you? So yes, we have met. I do not wish for it to happen again. Okay, so people don't like Evelyn Dean. Strange dreams, hashtag maybe. You know, I had the strangest dream the night I arrived here of a long hallway leading to nothing but more doors. Oh, I've had the same. Victoria too. I think it's the atmosphere. Everywhere looks the same, so of course it'll bubble up in one's dreams. You know, I've been reading about it. Hallways represent transitional spaces because that's what they are, quite literally. They can mean moving from one thing onto another, a new stage in life, a new relationship, a new worldview. And locked doors? That's easy. They're barriers to overcome. But really, don't take it too much to heart. The symbols? I don't know so much about that. Sigils, I think, but that is really outside of my practice. I think everyone gets strange dreams around here, right? Not everyone. Let's ask about the second sight then. Would you tell me about this ability of yours? Normally I would joke that I knew you were going to ask that, but since coming here it's cloudy, and while I feel a bit blinded in a way, but I've put the cart before the horse. You don't even know what it is that I've lost yet. It's passed down by blood through Scottish families. It's not uncommon. A fair few people have the ability, at least a little bit. It just so happens that I'm the only one in my family to have it to any measure, and it came in very strong. The second sight, it gives a person foreknowledge, or just knowledge you couldn't possibly know. I get visions, mostly of things to come, or I used to. Since arriving here, I've been cut off from it. Surely I should have seen warning of that. Okay. Should we ask about the morning cameo? Am I to understand? It is Mr. Ward for her late husband. I've never met him, you know. He died of malaria. Nice. And I did try to warn Victoria. I had seen it, you understand. We were too late, of course. And to listen to Victoria, the world lost a remarkable man because of it. Their bond, deep gentleness, deep love. Sometimes, I don't know if I'm doing it right, you see. Being there for her in all this. But I know I want to try. Okay. Let's ask.
I'll let you be, miss.
Take care, Mr. Ward.
Let's ask your friends. Let's bleed out the mystery. Investigate room 1. Okay. Let's talk to you.
I don't think we've met. Who might you be?
My name's Declan Ward. Miss,
Ah, the man from this morning. The man from room number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I am Mrs. Victoria Lau. How do you do?
Mrs. Lau. A pleasure. Another seance attendee.
Indirectly only. I am Miss MacLeod's chaperone. The event itself is not to my taste. I am here for her and her alone.
Okay. Okay, let's get your timetable. I've convinced Ivy to spend some time in the library throughout the day. It's surprisingly expansive from what I've seen so far, and as a trade-off, she wishes to visit Lottie, one of the horses. And then of course the ball, that should prove interesting. Then on Sunday, I will be attending the church service at 11 AM of course. After that, well, you'll think me quite the bookworm, Mr. Ward, but I'll be dragging Ivy to the library again. And before the seance, I will be attending the silent dinner at 8 PM. Okay. That should have filled out some stuff. Let's ask you about Evelyn Dean. Have you met Miss Dean? I have, unfortunately. Is it unfortunate? I don't know if it was for her, but it certainly was for me. If only our paths had never crossed. I can't stand her. The less said about it, the better. Okay. Do I need to discuss the strange dreams now? I had the strangest dream the other night. I've got to know those dreams. Wandering along corridor, trying to find the way through its many doors, a feeling that something else is there. You know, I've drawn the symbols I saw there and showed Miss McLeod, and she has seen the very same one in her dreams. I'm sure we both saw it here amidst the decorations, or who knows where, but it's unsettling still. Okay. Your companion mentioned something called second sight. Really, it's what brings us here. I know it sounds outlandish, Mr. Ward, but she's genuine. Somehow Ivy gains visions of the future, or knowledge she shouldn't know. I don't know how. I wish I did. That's how I met her, you know. She pulled me aside at a party to give me a warning, a total stranger to her though I was. She predicted my husband's passing. Perhaps if I had been more open, if I had listened, acted sooner. After his death, I had no question about her ability. She was there while I mourned, and in time we became friends. She mentioned it has weakened since coming here. Strangely enough, yes. I might have expected the opposite. Interesting. I hope you don't mind my saying, but you seem to have a keen eye on the goings-on. I will confess, I do. You can learn a lot about a person or your situation just from keeping a careful watch. Okay.
That's all, Mrs. Lowe.
Farewell, Mr. Ward.
Let's pull the mystery. Okay. What do we have? Oh,
Mrs. Joyce. Do you have the master key for the southeast corridor?
oh no, I have it. Uh-oh.
Oh no, Mr. Varley. I only had the atrium master key with me today. I can fetch it for you. It's only on the room cart in the supply closet.
Thank you. Now, one of the guests has lost her key, and I was hoping I could use this to get her back in.
Might Mr. Hunter have it?
No, I was just out in the stables. He has the northwest corridor locked away in a safe there.
Okay, Mr. Hunter has the northwest corridor
I
key.
don't suppose Mr. Doyle had it.
Mr. Doyle's key privileges have been revoked.
Interesting.
Oh, I forgot he locked the southwest key in the basement storage. Has he not gotten that out yet?
Wait, so southeast, the southwest. So Hunter has the northwest. The southwest key's in the basement
No,
storage.
he claims he can't find a way through. But I'm telling you what I told Mr. Hunter. Do not do it for him. And that is not all. The fool also lost the northeast corridor master in one of the unassigned rooms.
What? What in the heavens was he doing in there?
I do not know, but I doubt it was cleaning. When you have time, perhaps you would see if you can find it and clean up anything he's done.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Farley, I've had it up to here with that boy. I'll get to it as soon as I'm done with my morning chores.
I appreciate that. I would also appreciate some decorum with Miss Mantovani. She's the Marquess guest and the host of this seance, which you know is important to the future of this manor. Once this whole business is done, she and the rest of the guests will be moving on. It is only a few days' decency, Mrs. Joyce.
Useful information to have. I've made a note of it. Any doors require a key to open. Keys can be found by exploring where to explore, guided by the note you just took. Okay. A note on master keys. Examine. The southeast corridor key is missing. Is that the one I have? What keys do I have? Okay, so I have the southeast corridor key, so that's the one that's missing. That's fine. The atrium key is in the supply closet. The northeast corridor key is in one of the unassigned rooms. The southwest key is lost in the basement storeroom. The northwest corridor is still securely locked away in the stable safe. Okay. Let's do some analysing. I have the impression she knows more about those around her than they would like. There's some Bridget's Cross. Okay.
I should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Dean. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
What do you make of this then, sir?
I was rather hoping you might be able to tell me.
I've not the faintest. But I noticed that it's finally gone down.
Has it now?
Aye, sir. It's been climbing all week, but finally went the other way this morning.
How odd. I wonder what caused that.
Me, I caused that. Okay. We need to put a ghost to rest. So we need to ask about the exorcisms. Who else can I talk to? We could always have a look at this. So I need to get the alibis. Resident alibis, guest alibis. Okay.
Hello. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, God bless you, sir. It isn't often someone introduces themselves to the help. Caitlin Joyce, I'm the housekeeper here. If there's anything you need, just come right to me.
Oh, well, thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I'll try not to be about it.
Nonsense, Lord knows. We could use someone normal at this damnable seance. Why the Marquess saw fit to risk our immortal souls bringing that Satanism here is beyond me. Why, I've half a mind to... Oh, don't mind me, sir. Just getting crotchety in my old age.
Okay. Timetable. Feeling around the atrium and bedroom corridors for most of the day. If I'm not there, I'll almost certainly be in the dining room. Lunch at 1 and dinner at 7, don't you forget. Then of course at 8 I'll be preparing for that wretched mass ball in the ballroom. As for tomorrow, I've mass in the drawing room at noon of course, and lunch at 1. Other than that, I'll be helping Saoirse with the dinner. I'll be in the ballroom much of the day, cleaning up after you lot, before being forced to attend this awful seance. Oh Lord, I hope this doesn't stop me getting into heaven. Okay. So we have... Have you met Mrs. Darcy? Oh yes, her. I don't know if she's a witch, but I suspect she couldn't be any more ungodly if she were. She's only recently widowed, I hear, and yet she spends all her time with that Mr. Dupre. It's hardly proper. Okay. Chimney charm. Found this on the grounds. What do you make of it? Don't wave it around, it could be dangerous. Mr. Hunter's the man you want, always studying up on this sort of thing he is. Know thy enemy, that's what he says. Okay. To ask about the letter to the manager. What do you make of this, Mrs. Joyce? Oh, I had no idea Mr. Varley was still on this. Not many people would spare a thought for a mother in her place. Sometimes the heart goes where it shouldn't, sir. And when all's said and done, every child is a gift from God. But our poor girl will do without him. Poor girl. Oh, not say any more about it. It wouldn't be decent, you understand. Interesting. To ask about the bridge game. I understand there was a bridge game held on Tuesday. Yes, not that I'd know about it. I left some bottles and glasses out the night before and saw myself out. If they can flirt with the devil, they can pour their own drinks, I'm sure. I hesitate to ask, but would you mind keeping an eye on Mr. Doyle? I fear he may have taken to self-medicating. Oh, don't you worry, sir. I'll set him straight. He's a good boy at heart, I promise you. Just needs a little guidance. At least he has Father Sinnott to help him along. Always together recently, them two. Sure it'll do Seamus some good. Okay. Land analysis. Let's ask about the crosses. Your necklace. At a distance, I assumed it was a what? A resurrectix? But now I see it's a St. Bridget's cross. Yes, sir, all my love to God, Jesus and Mary, but I have a special place in my heart for St. Bridget, and keep her close to me as she protects us, sir, from evil and from fire too. Okay.
I'll be off, Miss.
God bless you.
Okay. Mystery. What have we got? Hello.
Back to ask how the dog was then. I'm dreading going on and doing this puzzle. Me too, thick.
Is it the only thing that you've got left to do?
No.
Could you not
But
do?
I'm in there now and I'm wanting.
Oh, in there. I am in there. Can you just go in her bedroom?
I've got the key.
How did you get the key? I haven't got the key yet. I don't think I can go in yet. And I think she's in there.
Yeah,
But I can't, no. I can't go in there.
If I shout you, you'll have to come in my stream and help me.
Okay.
Because I could be on there sometimes.
Analyze you. What do we got? Dirty fingers. Ooh. Dirty elbows.
Ah, good day. I don't believe we've met. My name is Simon Coventry. I'm a jeweller from London. Who might you be?
Declan Ward, sir. Pleased to meet you.
No, very pleased to meet you, I'm sure. This is my first seance, and I must say that everyone is so very interesting.
Uh-huh.
Well, I hope not to disappoint.
I'm sure you won't, dear boy. Now, can I help you?
Okay, let's get your timetable. The talks look interesting. I'm especially interested in hearing the Marquess talk about the building and its history. After a spot of lunch, Miss Callahan's talk on the other world, I think it's called, might be worth hearing. Then a spot of dinner at 7 before the fancy dress ball this evening. I must confess, I hope that doesn't run too late. Partying into the wee hours is behind me these days. As for tomorrow, I hope to make the doctor's talk at 3 p.m. And of course, I'm giving my own talk at 5 p.m, the history of the region. And I am interested in attending the silent dinner at 8 p.m. Okay, so we have your timetable. What are we working on right now? This. Have you had any dealings with Miss Darcy? That one's a firecracker, that's for certain. She seems friendly with Mr. Dupre, questionably so for a married woman. I gather some people expected her husband here, but he couldn't make it in the end. Okay. The bridge game. I hear there was a game of bridge the other night. There was. I had to dust off my skills a bit, but it was a fun little game altogether. Might I ask who played? I may try to round up a game myself, so it'd be good to know who plays. Ah, yes, well, myself, Miss Callahan, Mrs. Darcy, Miss Barbosa, Miss Quinn, and Mrs. Lau were there. Marquess Blake joined too. Oh, and the doctor stepped in for, I want to say, Mr. Skerritt, who dropped out for some reason at the last moment. Okay. So we have the bridge attendees. You mentioned you were a jeweller. I am, or rather I was. I ended up in London alone as a young lad, nothing to my name, but my mother had loved jewels, and so as a result did I. I found work cleaning a shop. At first I was a well-spoken lad, and as I say, I knew my stuff, so in time I was raised to sales. One thing led to another, and time passed by all too quickly. Eventually I wound up with my own shop in London, did a tidy trade, earned enough to live well, no small feat in that city. I sold up when my wife passed. It didn't fill me in the same way that it did before that. I still do enough to cover my needs, select clients and all that, but not a whole lot more. Okay. Let's ask about your stained hands. Your hands, sir. They are stained? Ah, so they are. My apologies, I must admit, I took some work with me. I was working on some pieces in my room before I stepped out. I should have done a better job cleaning up after myself. Seems legit, maybe.
Good day, sir.
And to you.
Okay, let's have a look at your mystery. Okay. So what have we got for the timetable wise? We know you're in the walled garden. You're in the stables. We got anything new in here? Oh, still you. Irish mythology. Maybe I should ask. Do I have any new information here? Oh no, it wasn't this, was it? Mysteries. The fight. Okay, so we have an alibi for some of them. Okay, so we've I can't speak to. Maybe we should ask her about the bridge game. Oh no, she won't talk to me until I've got her book, will she? Pointless. She's going in and out the library like a lunatic. Okay, I have The atrium key is in the supply closet. Do we know where the supply closet is? Luggage room, cloak room, telegraph room, manager's office. There's nothing out here, is there? Okay, what rooms do we have in here? Drawing room, southeast corridor, that's the library, northeast corridor, and the wash closet. Okay. Oh damn it. Excuse me. Okay. Oh dear me. Let's have a look this way. I don't know what I'm actually looking for. I think I'm just wandering about now. Did I? Already look. I want to look in room 21, don't I? I've looked in here. I also need to find this supply closet. Supply closet? West Tower. Okay. Let's have a look in here. Nothing. 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 A box of matches. Ashes stuck together. Rusted grate. What on earth? It definitely wasn't. Why is that handle different colour to the rest? So that was pointless. Wait. Lock it with the initials ED, Evelyn Dean, perhaps? There's a sigil cut into one side and a small vial of blood on the other. What is this doing here? Room 22 where Mr. Coventry is staying. Okay. Curious. Have I already been down here? Should we go in? We've looked in here, haven't we? I'm getting confused as to what I've done and what I haven't done now. Okay. Spiritualism. Have we already looked in here? Yes. is the back entrance to the library. Supply closet. Okay. Key. Noise. What's this? A rough stone cross, ready a rust. Okay, we've achieved something slightly, maybe. It's a wheelchair for refurbished wheelchair. Entertainment schedule. There's a mass ball this evening at 9 PM in the ballroom. Silent dinner at 8 PM in the dining room. Grand seance in the hedge maze at 9. Talks held daily in the drawing room. Located in the west corridor. Information on talks to be posted outside the room each morning. Okay. So where is the other key? Or the other keys? Should find them. Maybe I should go back and do this as well. Okay, supply closet done. The northeast corridor key is in one of the unassigned rooms. Is that... Okay, we still can't go in the private residence. How much time have I actually got? Let's go and have a look. A letter from a solicitor advising Mr. Toussaint that there is no formal way to defect from the church and declare himself an atheist, nor is there any means to sue for wrongdoings suffered in their care, as no record was kept nor witnesses found in relation to his exorcism. Experiment 04B still unsuccessful. I have managed to induce lucid dream states, but they have not been the same dreams I have at night during real sleep. None of the corridors, sigils, or standing stones from my nightly dreams. Why is this? The technique is as the research directs. Comfortable and safe space and suitable music. Could it be because I find myself here in an unfamiliar place? Could that be distorting my attempt? He seems to be missing something to revisit the dream. What could it be? Cologne. Right, I don't have a lot of time. Okay, a novel in French. Cool, cool, cool. Handprints. What has he been up to? I really need... Why does the map not really show me unassigned room 21, unassigned room 2, unassigned room 7? I'm sure we looked at these. Let's go and have a look in room 7 again. Need to just get the hour to tick over. I've got the key. So now I have northeast corridor key now. Okay, so where's the other one? The basement storeroom. Interesting. I keep thinking these things are people. Gotta stop freaking me out. Just stop it. No freaking me out aloud. Okay, so how do I get to the basement? Can't go in there. I need a basement storeroom. That's the east tower. I haven't been in here. Let's analyze you. A cross in the Celtic style. A sign of his faith mingled with one of his heritage. His hands are red raw, but with the subtle but unmistakable smell of a modern doctor's office. Okay, let's talk to you.
Oh, a new face. You're a little late, but you haven't missed the main event at least. Who might you be?
I might be.
My name is Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you, Mr.
Doctor, as it happens. Dr. Rory Callahan. Very pleased to meet you too. And yes, before you ask, I am related to Thea Callahan, her nephew and apprentice. But I've taken what she's taught me and improved it through the application of science. And this weekend, I will prove the value of my approach, once and for all.
Okay. Can I get your timetable? Perhaps I can rope you into joining the talks. I'm attending all of them, you know. There's ones at 11, 3 and 5 today. I actually plan to spend much of the day in the drawing room. My aunt is Fia. Is doing the one at 3. You should attend. And I have lunch plans with her at 1. Otherwise, I think I'll be in the bar all evening. I need to get myself ready for the ball, so to speak. As for tomorrow, I plan to get some fresh air in my lungs. I hope to get plenty of pictures in the stables. The horses certainly have a fondness for staring at empty space. I have to wonder if my spirit camera might capture things my eyes will not. And then there's Mr. Coventry's talk at 5, and before that, of course, mine. The drawing room at 3, Mr. Ward, if you wish to attend. Then it's back to the bar for a few hours to kill some time until the main event. Okay. Have you met Miss Darcy? I have. It was a bit of a whirlwind. She's quite the personality. I mean that as a compliment, mind you, though I do get the feeling she was hiding something from me. She seems very much the sort who'd want her picture taken, but she was dead set against it. She paled at the idea. Interesting. Medical certificate. Discuss. I was wondering if you would pass a medical code for me. What does code UO33 signify? Records would indicate miscarriage if the issue was not written out in full. I assume this is purely academic inquiry. It is. Thank God for that, as you were then. Okay, so you are too close to the next hour
I have
to
to
do
be on
this.
Be well.
Okay. Event lunch in the dining room. Is anybody left in here? Just you. And I promised I wouldn't talk to you. I still want to try and find... Okay, the drawing room, the atrium, dining room, the library, okay. What to do for the best. Let's ask you about the... Yeah, more questions. I want to ask you about the bridge game. Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday? Yes, Darcy taught me how to play. That's how bored I was. Did many attend? Aside for Darcy and I were the Callahans, Quinn, Lau, Coventry, and this man who owns the place, Blake. Okay.
I have to be off.
Oh, if you see that lazy porter, tell him I want my telegram.
Okay. So has that helped me? Okay.
Idiots and ghouls, all of you. What did you think would happen? That nobody would mind? That they were not entirely as capable of vengeance as you? And for what? For 16 funerals in 30 years? But at least the caskets were nice. And you never even saw the ruin you caused. It's just me in this godforsaken library. Bastards! What damnable stock we are!
Who is she talking to? piecing some stuff together. Mr. Skerritt. I don't think we've met him yet. Research Irish mythology. Okay, let's try and investigate room 5. Posters for events Carmela Mantovani has headlined in the past. She really has travelled the world for this stuff. I would think this is a strange thing to bring, but maybe it suggests she travels often and without much notice. She might be bringing things from one event to another by mistake or as mementos of her work. Okay. Schedule. Okay, so we have now... She's in the hedge maid, she's in the dining room. She's going to be in the atrium in a bit, so... A note from Mr. Dupre confirming a meeting in the drawing room. It does not say a time. Okay. Newspaper. A recent Italian newspaper. A postal order to La Casina Mantovani. Planning to send money home to Italy. Contract. Between her and Vincent Varley. I would wager this is an unusually high fee for such an event. Certainly I am being overpaid to be here, and she's receiving that many times over. Okay. The vandalised flyer for the Grand Seance must be the same one Miss Mantovani found stabbed into her door. Leviticus 27:27 is all it says. I wonder what that verse is. Regardless, it feels threatening. A fresh looking tarot deck must be a spare. Just a comb. Cool. A group of people posing in front of a farmhouse. A few of them look a bit like Miss Mantovani. This must be her family and their home. Photograph of a young Miss Mantovani with a mother, grandmother maybe. Okay, seemed very important to her. Empty bottles of medication. It must be to manage her symptoms. I wonder, has she been seeing a doctor while here? A lockbox. Oh. How does this work? Am I meant to be making some sort of symbol other than this? Okay, that doesn't work. Okay. How does it work? I'm not even sure what pattern I'm meant to be making here. Huh. I wonder if I've got to get them all to connect. Okay. Come on, brain. There's just no way. I can get that far and that's it. That doesn't make any sense if I can get it that far. make a big triangle. I can get it. What if it's like the crosses first? Can't possibly be, because then I can't get the outside out in. For God's sake, save me from this
Oh.
madness. What the fuck am I doing?
So, you only have to do the top half, I believe.
What do you mean? I only have to do the
It's
top?
not. You don't have to connect everything.
Oh, I'm sitting here trying to work out
well, I
how to
was for
connect
about
everything.
50 million hours. But don't ask me now how to do it. But it was a wild time. So I think you still have to connect that one through the bottom.
Oh, so like it's an arrow.
Yeah. I think. If I remember correctly. Yes, do that, then do it the other side. Oh, the other way, so you could have gone straight across the bottom. No. Go back up to the middle. Go further out, so go to the end one. Oh, it's still got. Oh no, you'll have to watch my stream, I really don't remember. I've done a lot since then. Destroy it?
No, because then I can't get the second.
No, just try that. No. I could be telling you to do it wrong.
You're meant to help me.
Can you not have a look?
This is absolutely mental. When did you do it?
In the very beginning. I don't think you can you?
No, not while you're live. You're meant to be helping me. It's just, I'm losing my will to live, genuinely.
Most noisy is. It's
What?
not even fucking worth it.
Oh,
I was like, oh! So annoying. I can't remember whether you have to make the middle diamond or not. But I know you don't have to connect the two bottom.
well, that would just be like a big arrow then. Which seems,
Yeah, do that and then go round the middle ones as well.
that's stupid.
Isn't it stupid? I spent so long.
So stupid.
Look how disappointed you're going to be now.
I probably shouldn't take this. I should take this.
Yeah, for my effort.
Yeah. Teardrops. The address is La Casina. Okay. Isn't that the same shawl that's over the side of the fountain? Honestly, that's just my brain is fried, genuinely fried. Hey. Investigate room 5. I have done. Did I miss something? No. I looked at everything. A will. Varied attempts to write a will, but he keeps starting over when he reaches a part on who to leave his resources to. He does not seem to have any family or friends. Some trinkets, nothing of item. The book appears to have been read many times. Cool. Okay, we need a code of some description. Book of poetry. A journal. Various writings, but the one that stands out is about the upcoming seance. Imagine, to actually speak with a ghost. Who will it be? What secrets will they share? Whoever it is we summon, they will become famous in death. So much will be spent to uncover their life, to learn everything about them. Even if it is the lowliest house servant, they will become known to everyone from here to eternity. Okay. A letter addressed to Apprentice Skerritt. It seems he has been ejected from the Freemasons for not living by their tenets of fraternity, charity and self-sacrifice. He has circled self-sacrifice. He has also scrawled a note on the page that confirms he has no magic skills of his own and was hoping to gain some through his time with the Order. So we can rule him out then, surely. Mr. Skerritt. Oh, we can't even eliminate him because we haven't actually met him yet. I'm just rifling through his stuff. A copy of the King James Bible. It seems well read. A folder. I assumed Mr. Skerritt was well off, but his records show he is rich beyond my imagination. He has a string of failed businesses, but he is still massively wealthy, all from inheritances. He has had all this money given to him, but he has made nothing of it. He is the last of his family. He has failed to make an empire. He has been rejected by his fraternity. He is alone. When he dies, he and his fortune will be forgotten. He has no legacy to leave. Okay. We don't know where he is, but he will be in the walled garden next. Okay. Have we been in Barbossa's bedroom? A record of local land records from the library here. Is that the book I'm missing? There's quite a number of books here, but there doesn't seem to be any sort of unifying theme. I would like to look at Quinn. Dress clothes. Barbossa's schedule for the weekend. Right, okay. I genuinely dislike these kinds of puzzles. I'm not gonna lie. Journal. The only thing of note here is the following. Why do my dreams have me stuck in this place? It's endless halls and confusing doors. I want to get out, but I cannot. The night that the dream does not wake me, I end up at the seance. I think my father is there. A photograph of a younger Barbossa with a woman who bears a striking resemblance to her mother, perhaps? Burial record from late last year. It is mostly in Portuguese, but from what I can make out, it seems to be for Miss Barbossa's mother. Okay. Stationery. Sure. The We've all got medium-sized feet. Travel documents detailing a journey starting from Brazil in March of this year. She arrived in Lisbon in June and then worked her way up to Ireland over 3 months. She was in Ireland for about 6 weeks before this event. They all really like their poetry. Can we take this book down to Quinn? Is that something I should do next? I think then I'm going to leave it here for tonight because I am absolutely shattered, people. Shattered beyond belief. Okay. Give the
Actually,
records.
I believe I might have the records you're looking for.
Wait, you look at that. You do indeed. Where
Miss
was it?
Barbosa had it.
How did she get it? Of course, I loaned it to her during tea and then forgot. Too many late nights researching. Speaking of which, page 78, and that's what I was looking for. Thank you, sir. You've helped me a lot. I'm not sure why you would, but you have. I haven't seen you before the incident with the bird, unless I'm
Rest
wrong.
assured, miss, we haven't met. My name's Declan Ward. I've only arrived recently.
Even then, I could still have missed you if you hadn't come by the library, I mean. Anyhow, I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Ward. My name is Quarantine Quinn. You can call me Quarantine, and I might now owe you a favour. But for now, thank you sincerely, and do please excuse me. I have work to do. Okay. Scrap off Pepper, who seems to have left something behind. What is Miss Quinn planning? Okay. There's one thing I want to check. Oh, that piece of evidence is gone. I should have clicked on more stuff that first night. How long have I got left for lunch?
Focus, child.
No, I am. You've just lost me.
A master key. Surely the staff has one for the bedrooms.
No, we have 5 different ones. Hunter's is in the stable, mine... Sorry, that was strange. It was as if... What were we talking about?
Where is your clarity, child? Was it the drink, or this blasted place that has devoured your mind? Or that Dean woman? Don't think I wasn't aware. I should have acted sooner there. She has jeopardized things too much already.
I'm sorry, Father. I don't...
I'm sorry, Seamus. I shouldn't have snapped. I'll find you later should you have another lucid moment. God be with you.
Interesting.
Sorry, sir. Doors are closed now. You had to be seated before the half hour.
Okay.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah, all right.
Can I get in the... Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Let's see what the day has to hold tomorrow. So let's go and quickly read out. Maybe give the lawyer fright. See where she's at. And as always, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for all the support. And I will see you later.